future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Goodness, oh my gosh, it's time for the Pandora Boxx show. Oh, hey, hi. Yeah. Woo. Ah. Yeah. Pandora Boxx show. Da. Dee-dee-doo. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, better now that you sang for me.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wah-ha-ha. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing. I clearly have had too many venti mocha fracalakas at Starbucks today.
Oh, you wimp. You've only had half.
Mocha chocolata. Yeah.
You're cutting glass, though. Are you a little
Oh,
cold?
my God, my nipples are...
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, my nipples are very excited to see you.
I know. The producer asked me, do you have a breastplate? I'm like, yeah, I asked for a modest B. Yeah, I have a breastplate.
Yeah. I'd like I'm going to settle for a B-.
I know.
The Pandora Boxx show.
Wow.
I'm Pandora. And you are...
I just wanted to hear you say lovely or pretty or smart.
I know. I was trying to give you like a lavender name. Like, I was going to call you Lavender Brown, but that's just from Harry Potter.
Lavender. I'm not a nerd. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. Yeah.
Lavender Brown
is a character from Harry Potter. But so that's all that came to mind. So I was like, that's really dumb.
Right. Oh, and did you see everything going on with Harry Potter? But people are upset that I guess Hermione is going to be black.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But that's like, yeah.
And JK's what was her response? She was saying something like, "Oh, really? You're upset about a bald man trying to kill the same kid for 7 years, and you're worried about her being black? Really? That's the most unbelievable thing."
Well, yeah, because it's like it's a play once. I mean, I guess if it was the movie,
oh, it's
like
a play.
It's a play.
Oh, okay.
If they were doing a movie, I could be like, guys.
Well, you want the
Hermione
same actress.
didn't turn into a black woman when she got older. But it's a
see.
play
Oh, come on,
that takes place
people.
when they're older. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's totally like a recasting of stuff. So yeah,
Right, it's
and in
a
the
whole
book,
new take on
it doesn't really say that she was white. Her description isn't in the first book.
Right.
It doesn't say that.
What does it matter? As long as she's a badass, she's a badass.
Yeah, and it's like the creator is like fine with it and cool with it and
Right.
loves it.
Right.
And
so calm down, people.
oh my God, I posted on my page too, and I was like, really? Come
Yeah.
on now. You know, here's the thing: take several seats. Just not in the auditorium because
Right.
you don't need to go and see it.
Right.
If you don't want a black Hermione, go fuck yourself and don't go see it.
Yep.
It's like that stupid guy that was protesting. I think it probably was just one. The one guy that was like protesting Star Wars because it featured a black actor as the star.
What?
And he's not. I'm like,
I'm sure J.J. Abrams is losing sleep over
again,
this.
take several seats, not in the auditorium.
Right.
But did you forget that Lando Calrissian was in there? You know, Billy D. Williams was in 2 of the movies.
Come on,
Stupid.
people.
Good God.
Good
Racist.
God. Right. Boo.
Pigs. Well, we're already doing it. And it's. I think we should just continue sitting and bitching.
Sitting and bitching. That's my favorite sound effect.
Oh my God! Why do I laugh at my own?
Because you made it. That's why.
I know it's funny.
You're very proud of yourself.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Harry Potter because I'm like, that's some shit. But since we're talking about Star Wars too, there is a Star Wars play set, like the action figures, and they don't have Rey, which is like the female, like the main character in the movie, and she's not in this play thing.
Oh.
So it's kind of like
Really?
this. I don't know. I don't want to say trend, but it's like in Guardians of the Galaxy, the Gamora character. There was no action figure of her, and she's a huge part in the movie. No action figure of her.
Oh.
And then, what was the other one? There was another one that she was the Avengers. There was no Black Widow. There's no Black Widow toy in any of the sets either.
What?
It's fucking insane.
Well, there's probably
Like, I'm sorry, young boys can't have like a little like a action figure that's a woman. Like
what
some
about-
what? Whoa!
Wait, but what about young girls? I mean,
Yeah.
girls like Star Wars too.
I know.
You know.
I was always upset that it was very hard to find Princess Leia as a kid as an action figure.
Oh God! And if you had it now, how much money would that be worth?
I do have it. I have them all.
What, like in
I
the
don't
package?
know what. Not in the package though.
Oh.
But
Ruined
come
it.
on, as a kid, you really go. Well, I'm playing
This
with
is
it in
gonna
the
be a future
package.
investment.
Hey, everybody! Beep, 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 beep. I want to save it. I just want to save it. I'm just.
Why does your young,
you know, as a 10-year-old, I'm like, I'm gonna save it.
Why does your young self sound like Carol Channing?
Because
what is happening?
I was Carol Channing as a
Raspberry.
kid. Oh my gosh, I just want to play. Sometimes I just do Carol Channing.
Explains a lot.
You know what's funny about
Explains
Carol
a lot.
Channing and is that Darian Lake and I used to be roommates for several years. We've been friends for a long ass time. And we would always talk to each other as Carol Channing.
I can see that.
And she does a great Carol Channing too. So
That's
it's really
ridiculous.
fun. Yeah, just imagine us sitting around sitting and bitching as Carol Channing. Well, that wasn't Carol Channing. That was my hillbilly. Something else I would like to sit and bitch about, but
Yes,
I'm not
please
going to
do.
name names or clubs because it's not the club's fault. But you know, often I myself and several of the RuPaul's Drag Race ladies perform locally in West Hollywood because we are in sunny California. That's actually rainy right now.
Yeah.
But I like it when it rains because then people don't go out as much and you can get places really quick,
Oh my
especially
God,
if you're
it's
driven in rain.
moisture.
Yeah. But I have to say, sometimes the West Hollywood crowds are a little lacking.
A little.
They're kind of turds sometimes.
Not impressed.
Yeah. They're more about like, oh, well, I'm so popular. I'm in West Hollywood watching a show, and I'm going to sit there and look disinterested in the whole show. But I'm going to sit in the front.
Right. And I'm not gonna tip.
Bitch.
Bench.
Bye, bitch.
Right.
Go to the back.
Right.
That's
You knew
I
what you
just-
were doing.
Yeah.
Go home. Take several seats.
Yeah.
Not in this
And not
theater
in
either.
the theater.
Oh my
That's
God.
my catchphrase for today. Take several seats, not in this theater. Whoosh. Oh, I just spit.
Oh,
That's hot.
sounds like a personal thing that just happened to you there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then, well, we saw it as we walked in. On the
Oh,
news,
yeah.
it said 50% of somebody would be embarrassed as Trump is the president.
Why is that not 100%?
Yeah,
is
I'm
my
like,
question.
Just 50?
That's it.
No.
Like that. It just. I don't know.
So,
Do you know how? Do you know
Did
how
you s-
packed Canada's gonna be if he wins?
I
Everyone's
know.
just gonna be like, bye.
oh God. Oh.
Bye.
Did
Right.
you see Saturday Night Live when they did a Hillary Clinton thing?
Yes, with the past of Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Amy Poehler.
And
came
Amy Poehler,
back.
and she's like, "No, you're
Love
gonna have to
her.
hold on to something. You're
You're gonna have to
who's
sit
who's
down.
you running against? No, you're gonna have to. No, you're gonna have to hold on. Sit down, Trump." And then she just passes out
on the floor. Oh my
She's
God.
like, "We're gonna be president." And it's so funny. Like they just nail it. Like it's totally exactly right.
I
Like,
know. And then you had to
good
bring back
God.
Tina Fey as Sarah Palin,
Oh my
which
God.
just was like the nail in the coffin. So good.
So funny. I'm just like, God, Sarah Palin really is maybe even dumber than like I think Tina Fey gives her a little bit of intelligence.
Right.
Or a little charm, I guess. That's it. Because I love Tina Fey. So
Right.
She makes you kind of think you like Sarah Palin.
Kind of, well, you like her to be
But
made fun
then
of.
Sarah Palin actually opens her mouth. So I don't know how or why anyone is even still listening to her.
I don't know. But I would like to have an action figure of her. I mean, you got to have something to like bury out in the yard or let your dog play with. You know? I'd be okay with that.
Here's a Sarah Palin doll.
Even your dog's like, nope,
Mm,
I'm good.
I poop on you.
I'll take a chew bone. It's
I poop
probably
on you.
smarter.
Well, I don't know. I don't have anything else to sit and bitch about.
No.
I think I'm pretty good.
Wow.
But I do have a man crush.
So epic. I think I just vibrated a little.
It's several men because they're the French fireman calendar.
Yeah. Saw that.
Somebody
Saw
posted
that.
it on
The
my.
guy in the shower. Thank you.
That
ass
is
for
an
days.
ass. That is
Yes.
an ass. Someone posted it on my Facebook page, and then I just posted it on my Facebook page. So if you want to check it out, there it is, facebook.com.
I would set my house on fire
Pandora
so
Boxx.
fast if I knew that truck was coming. I'd be like, what? Burn it all! Burn it
Yeah.
all. I don't need any of this.
I would set myself on fire. I'd
Exactly.
be like, there's a cross-dresser on fire on the corner of Main and Exchange.
A hairspray accident. She tried to smoke a
Oh,
cigarette.
I'm on fire.
Yeah,
But I
but
would,
thanks.
I would just like, it would be glitter.
Oh, just
Oh my God, you know what's funny? Well, it's funny now, but I was in a bad car accident
Oh.
a while back. But I didn't really get hurt, but it totaled my car. I got hit by a drunk driver who
Oh,
just ran a red
no.
light. But it kind of was jolting, and my boyfriend pulled me out of the car at the time. Different boyfriend now, but one of the good ones. I don't have very many good exes, but he was one of them. Pulled me out of the car, and I'm laying there. And like the cops are there and the ambulance is coming, and then this guy starts asking for directions while I'm laying there to one of the cops, and I'm like, really?
no.
I'm sorry, almost dude. Do you see me? I'm
Can
laying.
I have my moment here?
Yeah. Then I get in the ambulance and they're bringing me to the hospital, and they're like, oh my God, he's covered in glass. I had just done a drag show and it was glitter. I'm like,
Oh, no.
and I'm kind of like, oh God. But I was glad because I had been going home in drag because I didn't live very far from the bar. This was in Rochester, and I'm so happy that I decided that I was going to get out of drag.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they say
And we
you're
left early. I was like, well, that's what I get for leaving early.
lucky. Yeah, and not staying and drinking.
Like that.
Oh man, they say you're supposed to always wear like nice underwear just in case you have
No.
you have an accident or you have to go to the doctor.
Oh
Can
my
you
God,
imagine?
he's covered in glass. That's just glitter.
Aw.
I poop glitter.
Oh, yeah, you do, among other things.
Oh God, yeah, you never know what's coming out of there.
Mm.
Oh, but you know what? We should talk about the selfie station that we saw here at UBN Radio.
Oh, that's right.
It's kind of like, well, it's like if anybody out there is thinking of has their own money and they want to start their own business, it's like this business it's a phenomenal success across the country, and it's got a very low upfront investment. And it's the Selfie Station.
That's right. It's a super cool company. It's actually really cool. So the Selfie Station, it's this a portable touchscreen photo booth that you can basically buy it and you can book it for weddings or corporate functions, parties, proms, promotional events, whatever you want.
Yeah, and you capture lifelong memories. You can and you can email them and text. You can print it. You can personalize it, and you can upload it to social media like right there. And it's fun. Like it's a fun thing, and and people will pay you to rent your selfie station. So
Yeah.
it really it kind
It's
of pays for itself
right.
quickly.
Super easy way to make an extra income.
Yeah.
You know?
And let the selfie station be your picture taker, icebreaker, and your money maker.
Oh, you're so
I know,
Broadway.
it's so rhymey. Yes. Okay, so yeah, if you are interested in this is a great opportunity, and you can get $500 off the professional package. You just have to go to selfiestationpodcast.com and type in the code Pandora Boxx, 2 X's. That is selfiestationpodcast.com. And the code is Pandora Boxx, 2 X's. And you get $500 off. It's great. I would actually do this if I was like living in Rochester or something. Because, you could, clubs can get it. You can, especially if you're a photographer, this is a great additional thing because it's good for like weddings
Oh, yeah.
and
It'd
stuff.
probably up
and
your booking fee, too.
yeah, it was fun. It was cool.
I want one for Christmas. Thanks.
All right, you're
Put it under my
welcome.
tree, bitch.
Okay, so we have two wonderful guests today. We have the hilarious guy Branum is
So
here.
fucking funny.
Oh
like
my
you're probably
God.
gonna piss yourself.
Oh my God, he's so funny. He was at the
No pressure, guy.
He was
No
at the
pressure.
comedy night that we were just at. We were there
We were
together.
just at
Yeah.
Fubar.
Oh, my
He
God.
was my man crush that week because
He
I laughed
was,
so
'cause
hard.
he was so funny, and someone I just adore who is my former neighbor. She left me, and she
For
is
bigger and better things.
She is a kick-ass zombie killer on the TV show Z Nation. Anastasia Baranova here.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun show. So we're gonna play my song, my Christmas song with Darian and Ivy that you can get on iTunes called "Christmas Is Coming," and I'm gonna get the guests.
Merry Christmas, Darian.
Happy holidays, Ivy.
Christmas, yay!
Happy holidays, Pandora.
Oh, happy holidays, ladies.
Are we gonna sing a song? It's gonna be the best hidden track ever.
Okay.
Let's do it. Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you.
I have a question. What's a halfpenny anyway?
I don't know.
I think it's more than what we're getting paid to sing this song.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Sorry about it.
I mean, I do love this Calypso beat, though.
Yeah.
I knew a drag queen once named Calypso. She stole my purse.
Ooh.
Oh my god, where am I? What happened? I've been drinking too much eggnog. Woo, happy holidays.
I can tell because I can see your balls.
Jingle balls.
Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. If you Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you.
You know what I love about Christmas?
What?
Getting presents.
Oh, selfish.
Yeah. Oh, I mean world peace.
What I love to do on Christmas is go to my parents' front yard and build big snow penises.
Oh, is that why you have frostbite on your ass?
I really like liquor on Christmas.
Liquor? You brought her.
Ew.
What? This song's for lesbians too.
Come on, holiday cheer.
Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. If you Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the
Yay. No, ooh, yeah.
There you
there
are.
I
Oh
am.
my gosh.
I couldn't hear myself. Yay, Christmas is coming. Get it on iTunes. Christmas Queens album. Yay.
That's featured in People magazine.
Oh, it was. It was in People
Yeah.
magazine.
You guys are so
I
famous.
was in People magazine. Oh my god.
Right?
So my guest today, the hilarious guy Branum. Thank you.
Hello, good to be here. Pandora, have you ever been in the People magazine crossword puzzle? Because your name does have a lot of vowels in it.
I don't think so, but I was in the Entertainment Weekly Bullseye chart,
Oh,
which is kind of like my big
That's
claim to
dreaming.
fame.
That's
I know.
huge. Did you get that framed?
When yeah,
Right?
I have it. I don't know if I framed it, but it was for when I was on Drag Race, and they were pissed off that I got eliminated and somebody else won. So they put me in their bullseye chart. They're like, no matter what RuPaul says, in our heart of hearts, you're America's next.
Yes.
Oh, that's so Julia
And then I met
Roberts.
the guys at some party, and they're like, "Oh, I'm the one that put you in the bullseye chart." I'm like, "Should I blow you?"
Wait, what kind of question is that? Of course you should.
I'm like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
gay men occupy so much space in entertainment media, and I feel like we do not leverage it to do anything to like push our actual culture out, except for Drag Race. Drag Race was the one thing that we were like, no, they'll like this.
Yeah, it's totally true. Something about men dressing like ladies.
Right?
It's
don't
just
know.
good TV.
Yeah.
It's
and
good life.
and
Period.
my former neighbor,
Hi.
the beautiful zombie killer, Anastasia Baranova.
Hello. Shalom. Merry Christmas.
How are you?
So fantastical.
And Z Nation
Ooh.
just got picked up for season 3, right?
It did.
awesome.
Yay.
I got rid of cable, so I have to wait till it comes on Netflix or something.
Like
That's
the rest
season
of the world.
2.
Yes, which will be sometime in, I believe, early January. So
I've
get ready.
tried to forget about it because that was a big
I
season
know.
finale on season 1, and I was like, what's gonna happen?
Oh, everything. And there's 15 episodes this year, so
Ooh.
15 hours of your life will be
I,
dedicated to
I
Z Nation.
love it.
And your weapon, don't you have like a bat with
I do.
nails on it?
Yeah, it's like
That's
metal
so
spikes.
badass.
It's super cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Can I borrow that? I'm going to WeHo later. Fantastic.
Have you ever injured yourself in the course of production?
I have not.
Oh, that's impressive.
Thank you. And actually, so we have 3. We have a practical metal one. So if we're doing like gags where I have to like hit, a fake zombie head and blood has to come out. So, if I have to throw it, whatever. And then then we have 2 that are like rubber. They look fantastic. But so it's a big deal. On the first day, the stunt coordinator put a padlock on the metal one and was like, this is gonna be a lawsuit. And I went 2 whole seasons without injuring anybody. Thank you.
Yay.
I would injure myself because I'm very klutzy. And
It really could. It could kill you. The real one really could. Like
Yeah.
it's not. And it's funny because people cosplay the character a lot, or they'll do her for like Halloween and stuff, and they'll
That's
just be
so
making
cool.
these bats and all by themselves. And I'm like,
Wow.
that's a real weapon that you made. Be careful.
That's probably illegal.
Literally, but.
Great.
I mean, how is that? If, like people cosplaying as you?
Oh
That's
man, it's
kinda-
super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I was just at one, and the girl like even like drew on a couple of my tattoos, so she was like super thorough
Oh,
and
that's so
stuff.
cool.
But yeah, it's really neat. We were just talking about this. It's really nice to play, especially in the genre, a woman who's like really strong and kicks ass,
Yes,
right?
That's what I was telling Samantha. Is
Yeah.
that there's at least 2 women that are really strong characters in this that are
Yeah.
really like the kick ass. I mean, you're basically the leads of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to give a spoiler if you haven't seen the first season, but something happens to
Something
somebody.
happens to somebody, and we're like, bye.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
yeah.
really cool.
And then and especially in season 2, that's like part of my character's journey is I kind of become her right hand man, like I become second in command. So it's really cool to have like 2 chicks just like kicking ass,
Yeah.
taking names, and then to have literally young girls, just women in general, be like, hey, I really look up to her. And that's kind of neat that women are looking at that and going, oh, that's cool, as opposed to somebody who's just like, give me other
Right.
people.
Yeah, because she was like just strong to begin with. Like
Mhm.
just here I am, I kick ass,
Yeah, you know.
and I've got sassy hair.
Yeah.
See, I grew up with Xena, and I still watch it. Yes, I sure
Yes!
fucking do. I
Yeah,
love
you
Xena.
should.
Lucy Lawless is everything.
Everything.
And now she's in Ash vs. Evil Dead. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Yeah, she's kicking ass.
Yes.
Ash vs. Evil Dead. Yeah.
I want to see that show.
So good. So good. Yeah, I have to say, I actually went to conventions when I was like 12. My poor mom had to take me. It was like us and like 300 lesbians.
Yes.
It was rough. And I'd make her get me an autograph. And so like the actors would be like, what are you doing? Aren't you like 50? Like, go home.
Whatever happened to Gabrielle? What is she doing with herself now?
Nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I would say getting residuals, but it's not really playing, is it?
No,
I don't know. She
Is
had.
there a lesbian channel?
Well,
Oh.
they full on
There
became lesbians in the
should
last season,
be.
I think. I don't know. She's probably still doing like Comic-Con conventions and riding it out.
It's always fun when you see people taking photos from those, like just getting signatures from people who were on sitcoms in the 80s conventions at like the Burbank airport.
Oh, totally.
It's
That's
very
where the
exciting.
convention was. It was totally the Burbank airport. It totally was. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I went to the Gallifrey one convention here.
Gallifrey?
Yeah, it's the Doctor Who convention.
Oh.
And because they had given me, because somebody that is higher up there.
She's having
is
a
f-
nerd moment
I know.
over
it's-
there. Oh my
well,
God.
she's a fan of Doctor Who too. She has a
I have a
TARDIS.
TARDIS tattooed on my body.
Really?
Ooh.
And it's kind of funny when we first lived next door to each other. I was always, when I would watch Doctor Who, I'm like, I feel like Anastasia's Amy Pond. Like I feel like I'm like.
So when did you guys come to Doctor Who? Are you like old school?
No.
It was sort of like the big reboot.
When
me,
I
yes,
was
it was
when I was a
90s.
kid, I watched it. I watched the older ones as
Oh,
a
that's
kid,
cool.
and really liked it. But then I kind of forgot about it. But then yeah, definitely
was
the
a-
reboot.
It always felt impenetrable in the way that like Days of Our Lives feels impenetrable. Of like this story has been going on for 50 years.
Yeah.
How will I ever keep track of anything? You like need someone to like gently take your hand and
Yeah.
be like, allow me to guide you.
Yeah.
This is how a sonic screwdriver works.
Oh my God. No, and it's so funny that you say that because that's how, like, if I'm introducing, when I get people into my cult,
Your cult.
Doctor Who, I have a very strategic plan of how to get them in. If I'm trying to get them in, like, on a doctor thing, I'll do Girl in the Fireplace because that's like Tennant heavy and that's like fantastical doctor.
Yeah,
If-
that's a good one.
It's super good, right? Or the library 2-parter. such
yeah.
magic. But if you really want to get them on what Doctor Who is about, I do Blink. It's Doctor Light.
Yeah.
But you get so much of the science and you get so much of the world and so much of the
Yeah.
this is why it's epic.
My friend Riley gave me like a list of 5 episodes that were
Yes.
like, here are your
Yes.
gateways
Yes.
to Doctor Who.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
And then I never watched them because I was busy catching up on Jane the Virgin.
Yay! I hear that's amazing. That
It's a
show.
really good show.
It's a musical, right?
No, that's
She's-
Crazy
well, she's-
Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh, that's Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Which I still haven't watched, but we're supposed to love. And Rachel Bloom is delightful.
Yeah,
I hear things.
I hear things.
Yes, I hear things about that.
I'm watching Game of Thrones right now because I got the HBO Now thing, and so I'm like, ooh, Game of Thrones.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Season 3.
Are you loving it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's I love it a whole lot. Season 3 is really the best that it's got to offer you. But we've now come to the crazy point where like the TV show is caught up with the books, and what happens in April, I have no idea. It's terrifying. Like
Yeah.
they're just
Will we do?
lost.
they're
'Cause this is the last season, right?
They're-
Or no?
no, they're like there should be 2 more seasons
Oh, okay.
if he writes the number of books that he's supposed to write, but he keeps not writing those books.
Slacker.
Bastard. I
But
know.
who do you identify with most?
I really like Lady Stark for some reason.
Yes.
I don't know. I always identify with the female characters, anyways.
Shocking.
And I want to sleep with Jon Snow.
Oh, he's so.
He's pretty dreamy.
He's pretty dreamy.
Yeah.
I waited on Jamie Lannister.
Oh, he's
Dreamy, also.
He's very hot.
So polite and so nice, and took pictures with people. I was like, "Your food is combed."
If you can't have a hand, have a free dinner instead.
Oh my god.
But I'd rather you have my hand in marriage. Please take it. Somebody take it.
Take me.
Take me.
my poor vagina.
Oh, we went the whole. Damn
I
it,
talk
we
about
went-
Samantha's vagina.
we
a
went
lot.
like
I was going to
half
start
the
talking about
show.
her vagina.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I was like, what for her vagina? But then you did, so good.
Oh,
we got you
God.
covered.
Thank
if
you.
we're thinking so much about your vagina, though, so
Well,
other
because
people must
I'm
be.
close, so I can hear her
hopefully-
vagina going.
L-
Help me.
Someone
Do you know?
me.
Oh my God, I hate you.
hungry.
Oh my God.
and thirsty.
Please, sir, may I have some more? Do you know how she said hello to me last
juice.
night? She texted me, "I can smell your cunt." That's how she said hi to me.
Maybe Samantha's vagina has other interests. Maybe
Thank you, guy.
it's not about penetration. Maybe her vagina just wants like to read a good book or
And a nice
I don't
kettle and a
know,
cup of tea.
Right?
Start
Maybe
a-
she
start
wants
a-
to talk about her feelings.
Start a vaginal diary.
bleed for a couple of days.
Love a good bleeding. You know,
Right?
shed it
Feel
all.
good about a
Oh
good.
god.
Inner lining.
Well, you know about
God.
bloodbaths.
All right, so
Yeah, we went
so
there.
about people putting stuff in their butts.
Oh,
oh yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
let's get to the
Segue.
soapbox. Soapbox.
Let's just. It's just a couple inches from where we were. So
Yeah,
it's just
no.
right
Right
on
behind.
down. We're
Right
Hey,
behind.
you're
I just
better-
had to take it there. Sorry.
No.
I needed to talk
The
about
soapbox
this.
where we talk about really weird things and
Mm-hmm.
things I think are funny or whatever. But there is a new trend. It's butt chugging and cough syrup.
butt chuggers.
A disturbing new trend among teens. Apparently,
Teens love creating disturbing trends.
Don't
They
they?
do.
It's what they're best at.
and just in case you don't know, a butt chugger is one who consumes alcohol through his or her anus. This article gave you a definition because alcohol is absorbed faster into the bloodstream, and there's dexamorphin, which is found in cough syrup over the counter, and it produces almost a hallucinogenic high when chugged in large doses
I just feel like
in your butt.
can't we all be just adults about this and put drugs in our mouth where they belong?
Like normal people.
Like what happened to good old LSD acid? You don't have to put that in your butt.
No. And I have a variety of things that I could say on that topic, actually. Looking at all the things that we're going to discuss today, I just wanted to call it like, dang, this is some white people shit. Do you know what I mean? This
Oh
is
my
some
God.
like,
Yeah.
who, you know, there's just things in this world that like I hear about people doing and I just go,
Yeah.
like, what had you go, you know what?
And you know it was
Let
an
me put
Ashley
it
who did it for the first time. Ashley.
Oh my God.
Here's the
Oh my God.
thing. we live in a go-go world. People are all constantly
Oh my God.
people are constantly pushing to do things as quickly as they can. I would have thought that like that Purple Drink is supposed to be about that moment, having a moment to yourself, to say, let me relax. Let me pour chemicals into my body that will allow me to be in a safer, calmer space. That's what rappers have taught me. And I don't understand why someone would want to accelerate that experience. I mean,
my God.
that's like, would you butt chug Sleepy Time tea? No.
No. That's not how the Lord intended it.
I don't know. I don't
But-
know if I've ever be like, you know what I want to do? I want to stand on my head and have someone pour cough
Yeah.
syrup in my anus.
Who found that out for the first time?
Yeah.
Who
That's
was
what
like,
I
I'll
wanna
try
know.
it.
That's fucking Ashley.
Right?
Well, again, I think, like, why go with straight cough syrup when you could combine it with some Sprite and some Jolly Ranchers and, like, produce something beautiful?
Like a tasty treat.
Because that was so last season, guys.
I realize, but there are some traditions I think that we should hold to,
Uphold.
especially around this time of year.
Especially around the holidays.
My
Yeah.
question
Great.
is one of possible a burning sensation.
Ooh.
No? Would you
I
not
would think.
anticipate something?
Yeah.
Because when the tampon up the butt soaked in vodka thing came out, I was like, okay,
Ooh.
you know,
Yeah.
what? It's just a tampon. You can go right up there. That's convenient. You can fly with it.
Yeah.
Whatever you need. Like
You can fly
no
with it.
Then the other, but then I go, okay, so that was a no calorie wraparound, right? That's what we're doing with the through the butt there. How much calories are we talking here in promethazine? I mean,
There's got to
Yeah,
be sugar in
I
it
don't
Yeah.
somewhere. But you have to. So there was a picture of a girl like doing a handstand.
yep.
Like that's a good friend to be like, you know what? I got you. I'm gonna pour this
Spread
in your
'em,
ass.
boo-boo.
Spread them, babe. We're gonna
I'm
do
about
this
to look
together.
at your raisin and put cough
That's like a
syrup in it.
BFF shit.
To be fair, it is young people exploring and getting comfortable with their bodies, and it's alienation from their bodies that leads to unwanted pregnancies. If girls understand how their bodies work, they don't necessarily, and how to put things in their butt.
Yeah.
It's a great way of avoiding those high school pregnancies.
That's
That's a great
actually
point.
a great
Yeah.
That's a
way
great.
of
You know what?
thinking
love.
about it. I
Maybe
like butt love.
Maybe
Butt chuggers love butt love.
lube. This started as a lubing situation, and then
I don't know if I've ever been like, I'm out of loop. Let me
Babe,
try
we're out of
cough syrup.
KY, but I've got
well.
some NyQuil.
that
you know.
seems sticky and messy.
Yeah. Well, sex always is.
Well,
Fair.
back in my youth when I
Back in my youth.
when I took a little ecstasy
When I
occasionally.
sounded like Carol
There
Channing.
was one, and it was the hooping was a big thing where you take
What
the
is
pill
that?
and you put it in your butt because it hits you harder and all that kind of stuff. And this drag queen was like, she goes, "Oh, have you ever hooped a pill, honey?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Oh, you just put it up there and your balls go numb and it just hits you so hard." And I'm like, you know what I'm thinking? When I'm out at a club, you know what I would love is my bowels to go numb. Because then I shit myself, I don't even know it. I'm like, "Whoa."
You guys have a beautiful system of mentorship.
We do. We're always
That
looking
is
out
sweet.
for each other.
You can't get a good apprenticeship anymore.
I know. It's good.
Old
Well-
Hollywood is dead.
Pandora, when are you starting a trade school? Some kids aren't going to
I'm
college.
gonna start it too. You know, it's that sisterhood, a sister of drag queens, or like sisterhood of like
the traveling
pageant
ass
girls,
pill.
or like when pageant girls are sisters and one gets crowned and then they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake." Like what happened at Miss Universe right
Oh, Steve.
let us now take 3 moments. Okay, one for Miss Columbia,
now. Oh, poor
Shit.
thing.
Right.
one for Miss Philippines, and then one for Mr. Steve Harvey, just across the board.
I mean, here's the thing: you have one job, which is host
To read a
and
card.
announce the winner.
You had one.
I'm sorry, no. Steve Harvey has a lot of jobs. 1, wearing purple suits. 2, hosting that daytime show still, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Family Feud.
Totes.
Oh, and Family
Yeah,
Feud.
Family
But
Feud.
he also has a talk show, I think. Like,
Oh,
I have long said we should maybe get Steve Harvey a tutor. But I do love that, like, Miss Philippines, like, every time you've ever not won something, you have had that moment of, like, but they made a mistake, right? And I just love that Miss Philippines got that to happen.
That's true.
my
She's the
God,
one
yeah.
person, probably.
Well, the look on her face was like,
like,
she was kind of
Do I walk up? or
confused,
what do I
a
do?
little bit excited, and then
Yeah.
a little bit of shit.
Shit.
Because you could tell that she felt bad. I mean, who wouldn't feel bad for poor
Right.
Miss Columbia?
But not bad enough to be like, you keep it.
So what is Miss Columbia getting like a spinoff? She getting a show?
She's
What's she
probably
getting
getting
out
a
of
shit
this?
ton of
right?
money.
She
Not to sue.
better be getting some. She's the cute one, by the way.
Well, I
in
think
my
honestly,
opinion,
this is
but-
the first time people have been talking about Miss Universe in a while.
Did they do it on purpose though? Do
You know what
how
I'm
much?
saying?
I
So
mean,
that we care.
I have no one will be talking about.
No.
That's an interesting idea. I just want to know, did Miss Columbia win enough money to buy herself back from the cartel?
That must. Yeah.
Maybe that's our consolation prize.
Well, because if she still had the crown, she wouldn't fit in the box that they put her in.
Oh.
So I guess, sorry,
It's a
girl.
very big crown.
Sorry, girl.
You know that's why she was mad. She said, shit. This is my way. God damn it.
God
God
damn it, back in the
no,
box.
God.
It's always sad when girls from first world countries win because it's like, what does this mean? You're still going back to
Right.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll be at the
no.
mall tomorrow.
If you're from the third world and you win Miss Universe, you could go on and become Priyanka Chopra and have a Quantico of your own.
Oh. Those are some fancy big words.
Right?
Does no one here watch Quantico?
Not
No, but I know Quantico from watching X Files.
Oh no, there's a show on now.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's called Quantico.
It's How to Get Away with Murder, but stupider and sexier, and I like it.
Oh.
And it stars a former Miss World or Miss USA.
She's like
God.
the Angelina Jolie of Bollywood. She's like huge
Yeah.
over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
then yes, I
Very
know of
pretty.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about her because I like people with pigment in their skin on TV in any
Yes.
capacity.
Yes.
With-
Well, like Viola Davis in How to Get Away with
Oh,
Murder.
gosh. She's so brilliant.
I mean, having a pilot where Viola Davis gets eaten out is everything I've ever wanted from television.
Merry Christmas to you.
It was so great.
I'm going to have to watch that again.
Yeah, that actually we are like, maybe we should watch this program. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Right?
Yeah. I was trying to think of a segue, but I don't. Sorry.
You never do.
So I every once in a while. I'll let Anastasia give me segues.
I know, she was pretty
really
good.
at that
She
one.
That was
segued
really good
right in
work.
it. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I don't
But,
remember the other
so-
topics.
Guide
so
us,
we'll
fearless
do it.
zombie killer.
So solar power is really important.
Oh my God! Do
And
I
a
wanna talk
solar
about this.
farm was rejected over fears it could drain the sun.
Okay, this is the
And
white people shit. Okay.
In
Yeah.
the town of Woodland, North Carolina,
Yeah.
you
Just
know,
saying.
they're probably voting for Trump anyways. The council has rejected a proposal for the rezoning of strip of land because
their concern
that
is that we are going to what?
Deplete the sun.
Run out of the sun.
one of the residents says, yeah, the farm would suck up the sun's energy.
will
And a retired science teacher,
Science.
teacher, feared the
Science.
vegetation in the area would suffer through lack of photosynthesis. synthesis.
Photosynthesis.
Her evidence comes from she found dead plants that she observed around
I'm
solar
crying.
panels.
I want everybody to
all
look
these
at me
all
right
these
now.
plants died because of this solar panel.
Because
Because they think
they
like
took
this
up all
whole
the sun.
town, like it's
The whole
we're
thing.
not doing this big solar farm
No.
because it will take all the sun's energy.
For fuck's sake.
I'm voting for Trump in 2016.
He's going to bring our plants back to life. That's what he's going to do.
Oh my God.
No.
I know. There's a moment of silence. for
that's
me.
what
just
happened.
can't.
To be fair to these people,
Oh, no.
Please.
has anyone seen Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, well, the thing that they have sucks up the power of the sun, and maybe they thought solar
Oh.
panels worked on similar technology.
Yep.
And also, maybe they were mistaken in thinking that Carrie Fisher could still act as well. You never know how much people are going to pick up from J.J. Abrams.
Also, in defense, to go back to Red Sonja, has anyone seen Red Sonja? The talisman had to be out in the light to destroy the planet. Guys with me. The two of them are looking at me like, what
I
the
got
fuck? I
nothing.
thought you were a
I
nerd.
don't know if I've seen.
It's a community built of strong Red Sonja fanboys who are concerned about the talisman. I haven't seen that since I was like 7.
I watched it like
That's-
every day before
I need
like
to see
elementary
it.
school. I watched
are you
it
sure you're
every
not a
day.
lesbian? Red Sonja,
I don't know.
Xena.
I wanted to be Gedren, the evil queen. I
It
wanted
was
to be her.
Really good. I should
She's not
rewatch
lesbian?
that.
So good.
Oh.
Bridget Nielsen. Come on.
she's
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
supposedly
Bridget
straight.
Nielsen. Oh, here we go.
I like to say
Here
supposedly.
we go.
All right.
I'm going to find the first dick I can find and sit on it right in front of you.
So you've
no,
got-
I'll pass. I'll pass on that. I also want to see it.
You've got all of these judgments, but how do you think we should be powering ourselves if we're trying to like get rid of our dependency on foreign oil? I have long said that we need to try to harness the energy of celebrity meltdowns.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
You
We
know,
are the center of the world.
just
here.
like
That's a lot of energy.
get a pop star like right as she's apexing, and then getting into a relationship with like a paparazzo or something, and then just get the energy out of that.
We did have an unusually long summer when Britney melted down.
Yes.
Yeah. Quite bright.
I also think that twerking could be the powering of the future.
Oh, I will power the whole damn world with
Right?
that shit.
That's enough twerking, and I'm like, you're not getting anywhere. I mean, why not like stick a plug in there and like
You know
start-
what, that's
rev
a
up the engine?
Great point.
Pandora, you yourself are like a style icon. If you could just make it a teen trend
True.
to like turn a crank on a generator, like we could end Saudi Arabia's international power.
In a day. In a day.
I have a new goal in life.
Yeah, you have to
Twerk power.
Purpose.
use your position.
Work power.
Purpose. Oh, wow.
But no, really, I just want to go back to the fact that somebody, multiple people, a group, an entire community of people,
Us.
straight up,
Yep.
we said that we're going to soak up all of the sun.
Ugh.
And so we should
and
have.
voted for it.
And
said,
voted for it.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, my God.
Do you know that concerns me? Like the concern, when people talk about, okay, so terrorism and the world and where is the world and what are we all thinking? I don't know. Let's start at home. Let's start at home base.
You guys, I just had a brilliant idea.
Oh my God.
Pause for a moment.
Take notes.
Okay. What if we made Shay's lounges out of solar panels so that all of the time you spend tanning, the other areas around you are creating energy that can then go to power the blender that is making you a margarita for you to sip while you tan? You're welcome. I will take my Nobel Prize at home.
I think it's
Oh.
brilliant. That's a slow clap. Yeah.
Yes.
And soon to be seen on TV.
Yes.
I love
But
that.
people are stupid here too, though, because I was this restaurant that I worked in years ago. This woman wanted to sit on the patio
are
as the
stupid
sun was
everywhere.
setting. People are stupid everywhere. This woman came in. I worked in Studio City, a place I won't say. Daily Girl. I worked at the Daily Girl. No. Anyway,
God, I love
but this woman comes in. She wants to sit on the patio as the sun is setting. And she's like, excuse me, the sun's in my face. So I was like, all right, ma'am, do you want to go inside? She's like, no, I'm enjoying nature. I'm like, I didn't know the CVS parking lot was nature, but fine, fuck you. Stops me 2 minutes later. She's like, the sun moved. I was like, well, ma'am, I can lower the blind, but chances are it's going to happen again. She stops me
No.
again 2 minutes later. She's like, excuse me, the sun, it like moved again, and now it's totally in my face. And I got so mad. I was like, ma'am, this is Earth. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can control the temperature of your steak. I can't control the fucking sun.
She seems awesome.
Oh my god.
like
She
a
should run for president.
like a real.
She should. Trump's running mate. There
Trump-
it is.
oh my
All right,
God.
Vice president.
Perfect.
But was
ticket.
she like a Hollywood Hills like trophy wife? Like, did she look like she had like medium level plastic surgery?
Oh, at least medium.
Medium
At
level.
least.
That's
At least.
exciting.
Yeah, like I think it was like her mom was probably worse than she was, kind of a girl.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Oh my
If she ever
God.
comes back.
Well,
Wow.
speaking of
We'll
stupid
kill her.
people, let's talk about this guy. Of course, we talk about a lot of topics, and
A lot of-
almost, I would say 90% of the time, somebody does something dumb is from
In
Florida.
Florida. It's always fucking Florida.
Um,
It's always Florida, man. Florida
yeah.
woman.
A Florida man was arrested for shoplifting sex toys because he was too embarrassed to purchase them. He was apprehended with a aroused stroker can and an aroused screw butt plug worth about $30. And he admitted that he had enough money, but he was too embarrassed to buy them. But apparently he's not heard of something called the internet.
Right?
Also, if you're going to steal sex toys, shouldn't you steal higher end
Yeah,
sex
something
toys
more
than
expensive.
that?
I was like, wait, $30?
Like,
That's not
yeah.
even.
Right?
Get yourself a fleshlight.
Yeah.
Treat
Oh,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there? I
I
heard there's
mean-
a Jabba the Hutt fleshlight now.
There
Have you guys
is.
I
seen
saw
it?
that
Who wants to
on
put their
it.
dick in that
Oh,
though?
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
it's
know.
real, but it's funny though. I'm kind of like,
pretty.
ew, like what?
I'm
is
sure that some
Jabba
kid
the Hutt?
somewhere.
I don't know who has a Jabba the Hutt fantasy.
I don't know. There's a fetish for everything.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. I remember the first time that I ever bought a sex toy. I went in and I was a little kind of a little apprehensive, whatever. So I go up and I'm like,
Well, that's because you were buying the 18-inch black dong.
It was 20. Shut up. But so I walk up to the lady. I'm like, well, what do you recommend? She's like, well, this is a really nice one. The dolphin's quite nice. And this is the rabbit for when you never need a man again. And I was like, I'll take the dolphin. Thanks. scared the crap out of me. Because here's the thing: if you have like no man, no matter what they do, can vibrate on 6 speeds and light up and twirl.
That's correct.
Like no man can do that.
He can't.
Doesn't matter how hot he is. Not even those firemen from that calendar.
That's true.
I mean, I'd let him try for sure.
Yeah.
Like all of them. But, one a month.
I mean, if somebody's gonna do all that, if somebody's gonna light up and do it, like
exactly.
it's definitely gonna be a gay man. It's not gonna be a straight man.
Totally. So I'm shit out
They'll
of
figure
luck.
out the way.
Yeah.
I went vibrator shopping with my friend Aparna, and she like spent 2 hours like investigating all of them, and then just buying a new version of the vibrator she already had. And I was like, that's the sweetest, but you women have too strong a sense of monogamy.
Too committed.
Oh my God. Baby, I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. I saw the rabbit.
It was adorable.
Aw. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's
Sprung.
what they say.
Well,
Sprung.
It was broke, so
Sprung.
she needed
Touche, guy. Touche.
Oh.
Oh my God.
She must have used it a lot if it broke, right?
Well, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
point of having it. I mean,
Yeah.
why do you think I was late getting here?
I probably should not have used her name.
Well, you didn't lose.
Hindsight.
You didn't use her last name. What is it?
There's only
What's your
one
Instagram?
stand-up comedian named Aparna.
Well,
Well,
I
internet.
don't think there's anything wrong
Publicity
with
is
owning
publicity.
with women
She's
having a
A
vibrator.
beautiful woman.
True.
Who just.
I'm so glad that you feel that way.
God, I've dated supposedly straight guys before. I'm like, oh, I feel sorry for women, and
Uh-huh,
especially
yeah.
when being in drag, sometimes they'll hit on me, and I'm like, do you say this to women?
Like
Yeah,
what? Like
they
what?
do.
Well, one guy was like, hey, Pandora, if you suck my dick, I'll fuck you, and I'm like,
Oh my God. Wow.
wow, what a bargain. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pass. And then I'm walking into the car, and one guy's like, hey, you want to get it on? I'm like, no, I got money. Whoa.
Oh wow.
Well,
So
not a
I
not a
already looked-
$10 bill.
I already looked easy, but now I look
now-
like a prostitute. So thank you.
Oh.
So
Well,
I
that's a
have sympathy for
compliment.
women.
How much did you make though?
yeah.
Yeah, it was a good amount of money in nickels.
Oh, were they at least rolled
So
up?
yeah, we always do one topic that's a what?
There we go.
What? I'm Samantha's vagina. Help
There
me.
we go. Here she comes again.
So, apparently, on a British Airways flight to Dubai, an airline passenger took a crap so foul that they had to land the plane. The captain informed the passengers that the smell was from liquid fecal excrement, and they returned to London about 30 minutes after, and then they had to get a new flight, and it wasn't for 15 hours and put everybody up. But I'm kind of like,
That's
what? How? What? It was in your butt that was that bad.
NyQuil.
Call back.
That's
Clear
exactly.
it.
Oh my-
Seeping right out.
Yeah, that's why we do a hashtag of the week.
Hashtag of the week.
So I want to do hashtag worst dump ever.
Oh. Man, they really, either way, the guy dropped a bomb. I know you're not supposed to say that. But what happened?
Oh my god.
Sorry. But what imagine if he did that halfway through the flight where you're over the Atlantic and there's nowhere to go. You can't open a window.
Okay, first of all, this is everyone's worst fear because,
Yes.
when you go into a bathroom, no one knows what's going to happen. And how did something that terrible happen? They turned a plane around.
So bad.
It's
I don't
terrifying.
understand. Where does the poop go?
It goes in a tank
the
under the
tank,
plane or
right?
something.
Yeah.
And while you're flying
Right?
fast,
But, I mean-
it's not airing out?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
How
but-
does science work?
did he
Can we soak up the power of the sun with the poop?
did he explosive?
Maybe if they had a panel. Sorry,
we-
he explosive, yes.
I don't want to speculate about what happened. It's a horrible thing that we should never speak of again.
Oh my
Ever.
God. Yeah, maybe we can
Ever.
turn scent into a power, power of poop.
Oh.
That's
like
what.
in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, Bartertown
Oh my God.
runs on pig shit.
It's the new pepper mace. Comes in a jar.
Master
Take it
Blaster
around. Oh my
runs
God.
Barter Town.
Oh, Jesus.
That's my Tina Turner.
It's very solid work.
You know what they should maybe have on the planes now is the poop pourri. Anybody try that stuff?
What is that?
Oh, it coats the toilet, and then
It like seals.
Oh.
Maybe that would have worked.
yeah.
Well, clearly this guy should invest.
Maybe
Yeah.
he should have just cleaned his butt before he went on the plane.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Douching can be your friend, sir.
Teaching heterosexual men about keeping their butts clean, I think, should be your number 2 priority after powering the planet with twerking.
Yeah.
I have
You have a
missions
mission.
for
Yeah.
2016
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah, you have
It's
a
New
good.
Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being on the show today. It was so much fun.
What a treat.
I loved it. Guy, where can we find you on the interwebs? And
People should buy my album. It is called Effable. It is available on iTunes, and I have brought them for all of you,
oh, yay!
but not your
Yes.
producer, because I did not know he would be here. And you should follow me on Twitter at Guy Branum.
Well, then you'll have to come back and come on our show again.
I would love to come back.
Yay!
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God, you're hysterical.
This is fabulous.
I love it. Gifts.
Yay!
Hi, present.
And my friend Anastasia, where can we find you?
I am on the World Wide Web at AnnieAwesome.com. Wait, no, just AnnieAwesome, not .com.
I was like, that
That's-
sounds like a porn site.
Well,
I'm awesome. I'm butt chugging.
yeah. It was me, actually, the first girl to do the cough syrup up the butt. It was big reveal.
Paving the way
for young women in the world. Yeah, Annie Awesome on all of the internets and on Netflix, and watch Z Nation and stuff.
And when does it comes on season 2 of Netflix?
Season 1 on Netflix now. Season 2, I think, is going to be running on cable and stuff. So
Okay.
find it there if you have
Okay.
that stuff. And then, yeah, man, top of the year, Netflix, season 2. Hiya.
Yeah.
And my lovely co-host Samantha Hale.
Oh, there's that lovely that I was fishing for.
I know, you were
Thank
fishing
you.
for it
God, it only
earlier.
took you an hour, you asshole.
Sorry.
You can find me at the
Was butt
Samantha
chugging.
Hale. I'm plugging. Can you plug yourself? Thank you. At the Samantha Hale on Twitter and Instagram.
Oh my God, yes. And me, Pandora Boxx, the host here, out of drag. You can find me at pandoraboxx.com, and there's 2 X's in box because the extra X marks the spot.
Oh,
cute.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, studio audience.